Asterisk, asterisk, Thomas Beaumont, asterisk, asterisk. Decisão final sobre os carros. That night, Thomas asked me to stay for dinner. Just us. Claire, Father Jean-Paul, Hank. I want to tell you what I'm going to do, Thomas said. We all listened. I'm 81 years old. I could die tomorrow, or I could live 10 more years. I don't know. These cars, they're worth millions. I know that, but they're worth more than money to me. Each one is a memory, a moment with Margaret. If I sell them, those moments are gone. People like Deke and Carter, they don't care about Margaret. They care about profit. So here's what I've decided. He pulled out a document. I'm donating the cars to a museum. Asterisk, asterisk, Claire Beaumont Ross, asterisk, asterisk. Apoia de Gisao Eva Details Legais. Claire explained. We found a private automotive museum in British Columbia. Non-profit. They preserve Canadian automotive history. The cars will be restored, displayed, with full documentation. And they'll be titled the Margaret Beaumont Collection. Each car will have a plaque with photos of Margaret, her story, their story. Thomas's eyes filled with tears. She'll live forever in them. Asterisk, asterisk, Father Jean-Paul Mercier, asterisk, asterisk. Bancao Espiritual da Decisão. Father Jean-Paul blessed the decision. This is not just preservation of cars, Thomas. This is preservation of love. Asterisk, asterisk, James Crawford, asterisk, asterisk. Nurador Reflexão Final. I asked Thomas one more question. The letter in the Porsche. The one you've never opened. Will you read it? He thought for a long time. Yes, but not yet. When? When the cars are in the museum. When I know they're safe. Then I'll open it. Because Margaret wrote it 67 years ago. And she's been waiting for me to read it. I'm not ready yet. But I will be. 3 months later, the cars were moved to the museum, restored, displayed. Beautiful. The Margaret Beaumont Collection. Thomas attended the opening. He walked through the exhibit alone, stood in front of each car and cried. Then he walked to the Porsche 356 Speedster, and he opened the letter. I don't know what it said. Thomas never told me. But when he came out, he was smiling. She knew, was all he said. She always knew. Today, the Margaret Beaumont Collection is one of the most visited exhibits in Canada. Thomas is still alive, 81 years old, visits the museum every month, sits in front of the Mercedes, talks to Margaret. Deke Mulligan never contacted him again. Carter Bennington tried to buy the cars from the museum. They refused. The cars are priceless. Not because of their value, but because of the love they represent. And love? You can't put a price on that. End. Asterisk, asterisk. Derek Deke Mulligan, asterisk, asterisk. Antagonista dealer confronta Thomas na propriedade. On my third day documenting, someone showed up. Deke Mulligan, unannounced. He walked right into the barn. What the hell is this? He said, seeing my cameras. Thomas stood up. James is documenting the cars. Documenting? For what? For history. Deke turned to me. You buying these? No. Then get out. This is private property. I looked at Thomas. He nodded at me. Stay. He's my guest, Thomas said firmly. Deke's face went red. Thomas, you're being manipulated. This guy is probably a dealer too. They all are. Asterisk, asterisk, James Crawford, asterisk, asterisk. Narrador defend Puzzica etica. I'm a documentarian, I said. I don't buy or sell cars. I preserve their stories. Bullshit. Asterisk, asterisk, Claire Beaumont Ross, asterisk, asterisk. Netta entra, confronta dic legalmente. That's when Claire arrived. She'd driven from the city. Mr. Mulligan, she said, voice sharp. You're trespassing. Leave. Now. I have a right to. You have zero rights here. This is private property. My grandfather has refused your offers repeatedly. If you contact him again, I will file a restraining order, and I will pursue harassment charges. Deke stared at her, then at Thomas, then at me. You're making a mistake, old man. These cars will be worthless in 5 years. Rot, rust. Then they'll rot, Thomas said quietly. But they'll rot with me. Deke left, but I knew he'd be back. Asterisk, asterisk, Carter Bennington, 3 asterisk, asterisk. Antagonista Rico, tentativa suborno suital. 2 days later, Carter Bennington showed up. Different approach. Smooth, friendly. Thomas, I hear you're documenting the cars. Smart. For insurance, I assume? Thomas didn't answer. Listen, I want to make you a real offer. $2 million for everything. You keep the Mercedes. The rest, I take. Not for sale. Thomas, be reasonable. You're 81. What happens when you're gone? Claire doesn't want these cars. They'll go to auction. Strangers will buy them. Is that what Margaret would want? That hit Thomas. I saw it in his face. Asterisk, asterisk, Claire Beaumont Ross, asterisk, asterisk. Defend Avo XP Carter. Claire stepped in. Mr. Bennington, my grandfather's estate planning is none of your business. I'm simply offering. You're offering to exploit an elderly man's grief. We know about the code violation report. That was you. Carter's smile faded. Careful with accusations, young lady. It's not an accusation when I have emails. Your assistant contacted the city inspector. We have proof. Carter stared at her, then laughed. Good luck proving intent. He left. But the message was clear. They wouldn't stop. Asterisk, asterisk, Derek Deke Mulligan, asterisk, asterisk. Dealer Carros Clásicos Sem Escrúpulos Wushu Anos. Vancouver, ouviu rumores da Cocal Beaumont. Tentou comprar múltiplas vezes ofertas baixas. Pressionou Thomas, aproveitou a ideia equivocada. But Thomas wasn't alone with his grief. Word had spread in the classic car world. Thomas Beaumont has a collection in Alberta. Worth millions. The vultures started circling. First came Derek Mulligan. Everyone calls him Deke, a classic car dealer from Vancouver, reputation for aggressive tactics. Deke showed up at Thomas's door in 2019. I'll give you $400,000 for the whole lot, cash, today. Thomas refused. Deke came back, monthly, for 3 years. Each time, the offer stayed the same. Asterisk, asterisk, Henry Hank Kowalski, asterisk, 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 amas 30 anos. Mecanico, aposentado, Polonis Canadens, 78 anos. Ajudo Thomas Manter Carlos Decadas, Leo Mas Preocupado. Thomas's neighbor, Hank, told me about it. Deke would park outside, wait for Thomas to leave for church, then knock on my door, asking questions. How's the old man doing? Does he have family? Who inherits the cars? It was creepy. In 2021, Deke tried a new tactic. He told Thomas the cars were deteriorating and would be worthless soon, if not sold. You're 79 years old, Deke said. What are you waiting for? You'll die and the cars will rot. Thomas asked him to leave. Asterisk, asterisk, Carter Bennington 3 asterisk, asterisk. Coleccionador Rico Araganti 60 años. Herdero Familia Alberta Oil Money. Queer Caros Prostatus, now Amor. Then came Carter Bennington 3, Alberta Oil Money. Third generation wealth. Carter collects cars like trophies. He heard about the Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. Offered Thomas $1.2 million for the entire collection. That's a fair offer, old-timer. Take it, Thomas refused. These cars aren't for sale. Carter didn't take rejection well. 2 months later, Thomas received a notice from the city. His property was under investigation for code violations. The barn was structurally unsound. Potential hazard. Someone had reported it anonymously. Asterisk, asterisk, Claire Beaumont Ross, asterisk, asterisk. Netta Thomas, 28 años, Advogada Toronto, Protege Ava, initially suspicious du narrador. Thomas's granddaughter Claire is a lawyer in Toronto. She flew out immediately. This is harassment, she told me. The barn is fine. It's been inspected. Someone is trying to force my grandfather to sell. She filed a complaint. The investigation quietly disappeared, but the pressure didn't stop. Pete kept calling. Carter kept making casual visits to church, sitting next to Thomas, talking about legacy and what happens when you're gone. Asterisk, asterisk, Father Jean-Paul Mercier, Padre Catolico Local Lurcianos, Intermediario Confined Calendars. That's when Father Jean-Paul called me. Thomas needs someone who understands, not a buyer, a witness. Someone to document this before it's too late, so I came. And I documented everything. Asterisk, asterisk, James Crawford, asterisk, asterisk, Narrador Observador, Etico, Documentarista. I spent 3 days with Thomas, photographing every car, every detail, every document. The Mercedes 300 SL, sitting on a custom platform Thomas built in 1955. Gullwing doors still operated perfectly. Interior red leather, original, impeccable, 47,000 original miles. Documentation from day one. Purchase receipt. Service records. Every oil change for 65 years. Current value, $1.6 million. Easy. The Ferrari 250 GT was covered in dust. Tires flat. But when I opened the door, the smell hit me. Not mold. Not decay. Perfume. Margaret's perfume. Thomas saw my reaction. Chanel no. 5, he said quietly. She wore it every day. On the dashboard I found something. A pair of driving gloves. White leather. Monogrammed. M.B. Margaret Beaumont. Thomas picked them up. Held them like they were made of glass. She wore these on our last drive. 2010. She couldn't grip the wheel anymore. Parkinson's, but she wanted one more drive. We drove around the property. 10 minutes. That's all she could manage. She took these off, put them on the dash. Sighed, I'll need them tomorrow. She never drove again. The Jaguar E-Type was in the worst condition. Rust, deterioration, birds' nests in the interior. But in the glove box, I found a treasure, a photo album. Polaroids from their 1962 cross-Canada trip. Margaret behind the wheel, wind in her hair, smiling. Thomas at gas stations, diners, motels. Handwritten captions. Day 3, Saskatchewan. Flat tire. Thomas changed it in 15 minutes. My hero. Day 7, British Columbia. First time seeing mountains, I cried. Day 10, Vancouver. We made it, 4,000 miles. Best adventure of my life. Thomas sat in the driver's seat of the Jaguar, hands on the wheel, closed his eyes. I can still hear her laughing, he said. Then I found the mystery. The Porsche 356 Speedster, hidden behind boxes in the back of the barn. Asterisk, asterisk, Henry Hank Kowalski, asterisk, asterisk, Vizinho, Descabrew Porsche 2022. Hank had discovered it in 2022. Thomas didn't even remember it was there, Hank told me. The Speedster was in remarkable condition. Only 12,000 original miles. Interior pristine. But the papers in the glove box were in German. And there was an envelope, sealed, addressed. Pour mon Thomas, avec tout mon amour. For my Thomas, with all my love, Margaret's handwriting. I asked Thomas if he'd opened it. No, why not? Because ... once I read it, there's no more. No more messages from her. It's the last one. The letter has been in that Porsche since 1957, 67 years, unopened. I didn't push. Asterisk, asterisk, Thomas Beaumont, asterisk, asterisk. Dono dos caros, vivo francs canadens, bashi anos. Ex executivo petróleo Alberta anos 67. Colecciono carros luxo como investimento amor, recusa vender por razão emocional profunda. Thomas met Margaret in 1953. He was 25, an engineer with an oil company in Alberta. Asterisk, asterisk, Margaret Beaumont, asterisk, asterisk. Esposa Thomas, Felicita, 2018. Socialite, Montreal. A pixinata por caros clásicos, cada caro tem memoria della. Thomas preserva como shrine memorial. She was 22, a socialite from Montreal. Educated, beautiful, loved cars. In 1953, Thomas told me, women who loved cars were ... rare. They married in 1955. For their honeymoon, Thomas surprised her. He'd saved every penny for 2 years. And he bought her a car. Not just any car. A 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing. Brand new. Shipped from Germany. $7,500 USD in 1955. The equivalent of $85,000 today. She cried when she saw it, Thomas said, smiling at the memory. She drove it every day. For 55 years, the oil industry in Alberta boomed in the 60s and 70s. Thomas became an executive, made good money, and Margaret? She convinced him to buy more cars, not as investments. As experiences, every car had a story. The 1958 Ferrari, their 25th wedding anniversary gift. Margaret learned to drive manual at 48 years old just to drive it. The 1961 Jaguar E-Type, a cross-Canada road trip for their 40th anniversary. Montreal to Vancouver, 4,000 miles, just the two of them. She wore a scarf and sunglasses like a movie star, Thomas said, laughing. The 1957 Corvette? She hated it at first. Too American, too flashy. But then we drove it along the Pacific Coast Highway and she fell in love. 6 cars, 6 memories, 53 years of marriage. In 2010, Margaret was diagnosed with Parkinson's. She stopped driving. The cars went into the barn. Thomas couldn't bear to sell them. In 2018, Margaret passed away. The barn stayed locked. For 6 years, Thomas visited the barn once a week. He'd sit inside, windows closed, doors locked. Just him and the cars. I can still smell her perfume, he told me, and he was right. I could smell it too, in the Ferrari. Faint, but there. Asterisk, asterisk, James Crawford, asterisk, asterisk. Barn, find hunter Canadiens 42 anos. YouTuber Automotive Archaeology via Pays Procurando Carros Esquecidos, Etico Mas Persistent, Respeta Historias per TRS. My name is James Crawford. For 15 years, I've hunted forgotten cars across Canada, barns, garages, storage units, backyards, most finds. A rusty Camaro, maybe a Mustang if I'm lucky. But 3 months ago, I got a tip that changed everything. A priest in rural Alberta called me. Asterisk, asterisk, Father Jean-Paul Mercier, asterisk, asterisk, Padre Catolico Local 67 anno, Samigo Thomas 40 annos, Conjas Historia Completa Margaret y Carros, Intermediario Confianca entre Thomas y Narrador. James, there's a man in my parish, 81 years old, widower. He has cars and a barn, I think. Valuable cars. But he won't talk about them. And there are bad people circling. I drove 6 hours to meet him. Asterisk, asterisk, Thomas Beaumont, asterisk, asterisk. Dono dos Carros, Vivo Franks Canadiens, 81 anos. Ex Executivo Petróleo Alberta, anos 67. Colecciono carros luxo como investimento amor. Recusa vender por razão emocional profunda. Thomas Beaumont, French-Canadian, thick accent, sharp eyes, frail body. He sat in his farmhouse kitchen, hands shaking slightly. Why do you want to see my cars? He asked. I told him the truth, because I document automotive history. I don't buy. I don't sell. I just ... Preserve stories. He studied me for a long time, then he stood up. Come. We walked to a barn behind his property. Old, weathered wood. Padlocked. 3 different locks. Thomas unlocked them slowly. His hands trembled. The door opened, and I saw it. $4 million worth of automotive history. Rotting. Covered in dust. Untouched for years. Asterisk, asterisk, Derek Deke Mulligan, asterisk, asterisk. Dealer Carros Clásicos Sem Escrúpulos Usuanos, Vancouver. Ouvi rumores de Cocal Beaumont. Tento comprar múltiplas vezes ofertas baixas. Pressiona Thomas aproveitando a idade avançada. A 1955 Mercedes 300SL Gullwing. A 1958 Ferrari 250 GT. A Porsche 356 Speedster. An Aston Martin DB4. All original. All documented. All ... forgotten. Why won't you sell? I asked Thomas. He looked at me with tears in his eyes. Because she's still in them. This is the story of Thomas Beaumont. His wife Margaret. 6 cars worth millions. And the predators who tried to steal them.